Hi guys, how are you doing? This is your life coach, Muthoni Mukiri, and today we're talking about healthy relationships and relationships in general. And I want to give you a secret that toxic people and manipulators use to make you fall in love with them. It is the darkest manipulation technique. It's called the push and pull method. A couple of years ago, somebody had told me about it. This is what you need to do to make a guy fall in love with you. I didn't use it, by the way, until a few weeks back when I was still going on with my life coaching practice, that I came across it. And I want to tell you guys so you can empower yourself. Please don't use this technique. It's very toxic, but I'm teaching you the game, so you choose whether you want to play or leave the field. I just want you to protect yourself, and I just want you to know what's happening. So it's the most toxic trait in a relationship or when you're getting to know someone, and it's called the push and pull method. It's alternating pain with pleasure. I don't know if you've heard it before. And you guys, if it's happened to you, especially if you've been in toxic relationship, you've been in very unhealthy spaces in a relationship, I'm sure it's happened to you, because it has happened to me big time. If you've ever dated a narcissist, if you're in a narcissistic relationship, it has happened to you. Trust in me. And I want you to share your experiences down at the comment section. So it's the push and pull method, alternating pain with pleasure, and it has 3 steps. So the first step is giving pleasure, is being very nice to that someone, giving them your all, being an angel to somebody, being what they've been looking for all their life. It's just validating them, giving them too much love. And then the second step is taking it away, pulling it away, breaking it off, and going quiet on that person. So let me tell you what happens to that other person. So the other person, when you validate them, they feel good. It kind of raises their self-esteem. They're happy with it. They're at a good space. They feel good. When you take it away, their self-esteem, right? All right. So what do they do if they feel they want it to go high? Automatically, when you feel like you have low self-esteem, you feel like it's been lowered because of the breakup or because they've taken whatever they were giving you away, you feel like you want it back. So that person will chase you. It makes the other person insecure, and it makes them want to chase you. So you can continue with the supply. That's the second thing. The third thing is validating them again. So you're crazy about them, you shower them with love and gifts, you validate them, you're there for them big time, and then you break it off with no notice, with nothing, and then you go quiet on them. And then now the person will start second guessing themselves, will start feeling bad about it, will start feeling, I've done something to this guy, they've taken it away, and then now you come back begging, you come back chasing, so you can get the validation again. And then the toxic person validates it again, and the cycle goes and on and on. So this thing messes with your self-esteem as the victim. The person who's giving you and taking it away knows what they want. They want you to be crazy about them. It's basically codependency. They make you become dependent on them. So they give it to you, they take it away, and then you start chasing them for it, and then they give it to you again, and then take it away. It gives you anxiety, it messes with your mental health. It's such an unhealthy relationship, like you have no idea. Also, causing pain to someone makes them form an attachment with you and makes them unforgettable to you. That's why sometimes you can forget someone who did something good to you, but you will never forget someone who really hurt you. Sometimes you can forget people or relationships that you are in that were very good, but you will never forget that the one that was very toxic, the one that was really bad. Yes, it has a connection with that. It has happened to me. It has happened to a lot of people. People are also in such relationships, in such marriages where somebody is so nice to you, they're your God, they're your everything, they're your God, in quotes, they're your everything, then they just break it off and you're left there high and dry. So I'm telling you this so you can look out for these things. And if it's happening in your relationship, it's very unhealthy, it's very toxic. Please, if you've never heard about this, please don't use this technique on anybody, because it will deny you a chance of ever having a healthy relationship. Plus, people who derive pleasure from watching other people suffer are crazy and toxic. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So protect yourself. Also, another important thing, if you don't want to find yourself, if you always find yourself used like a bait by toxic people, if you find yourself in relationships that are unhealthy, that are not give and take, that are not reciprocal, it's probably because they use this technique on you. You need to work on your self-love so you can stop depending on other people to really love you. You need to work on raising your self-esteem alone without having to validate or raise your self-esteem from other people outside yourself or from material things. Yeah, work on raising your self-esteem. Watch the video I've done about raising your self-esteem. I did it like the year 2020, over a year ago. So about believing in yourself more, about challenging negative beliefs you think about yourself, about a lot of things. So watch that video about raising your self-esteem. Yes, so work on yourself to be at a place where you don't have to depend on someone for your esteem. You don't have to depend on someone for your happiness, because the most toxic thing, or the most thing that okay, this is what I tell people who want to date, those that I coach that are single and want to date. I tell them the most attractive thing and what you're looking for, especially when you're starting to date someone, is consistency. Right? Consistency is very attractive. That's why I say when you meet somebody, take your time. Give it up even up to 3 months before you can start saying boyfriend, girlfriend, or before you can get there. Because someone cannot keep up the act for a long time. And if somebody is gonna give you that love, give you the attention, give you everything, and break it off without notice, without telling you why, and go quiet on you, they don't deserve your attention. They don't deserve your love. Work on yourself to be at that position. However, you can also work on yourself and have good self-esteem, and then someone come into your life and destabilize you mentally. So you will see them from a distance. That's the point of this video. It's very toxic. It's very unhealthy. So watch out for that and don't use it. And let's meet down at the comment section and let's share this. Has somebody ever used to use this dark technique, this push and pull method? Has anybody ever done that to you? And what was it like? And now, if no one has ever done that to you, now you know what to look out for. Don't. And also, sometimes I talk about people doing things to you, but it can also be you're the toxic one. You're the one who's using that. So someone told me about this, like I've said, a friend of mine, actually a friend, he was a guy. And then I was getting into a new relationship. And I remember him telling me, if you want that guy to be crazy about you, give and then take. Like give a lot of love, be crazy about him, give him attention, then cut it off. I didn't do it because I don't derive pleasure in watching people suffer, watching people, miserable. But then when I came across it, I could remember. And that guy is actually, he can be toxic. He was toxic to his, the friend of mine. The friend who gave me the advice was toxic. And his relationships were crazy. So, yeah. So, information is power. Now you know. Thank you guys for watching. Let's meet down at the comment section.